Okay, this is Harvey the Silver Fox. This lesson is how to set up your Google communication platform, allowing you to do all your business through Gmail, through Google Chat, through Google Call, Google Voice, and Google phone number. Okay, I run everything through my Google platform. My YouTube's everything's through Google. Google's taking over the world, so what can you say? You might as well join them. What I want you to do is, if you're watching this video on YouTube, in order to get to the live training area here, I have all kinds of videos here for training to work my money-making system here. I want you to go to silverfoxlive.com. That's silverfoxlive.com. From this area, you're going to be able to get into the live training room here. Plus, you're going to have all the training for my telemarketers. And if you're a manager, you're going to have the training for the managers. And, of course, here's the lead generating toolbox. We're going to be talking today about the voice broadcaster in conjunction with the Google Voice. You go down here and click on this link here, and you're going to see that we have a variety of different tools here. This is a platform. It's called Lead Tools Direct Platform. In this platform, you're going to have the Net Extractor, the Go Scraper, the Biz Scraper, the AP Scraper, okay, the Record and Send, and the phone broadcasting system. Okay, now what I do, and I don't use it that often because I get so many leads, so many phone calls from a variety of different directions. I probably plug it in once a week, and I send out a voice broadcast to all those people who are advertising on the internet that need help generating leads to their business. When I do plug it in, I get, and I'll show you in just a minute, I get hundreds and hundreds of phone calls. I cannot keep up. A lot of these leads and phone calls I give to my managers. But when you become a manager, what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and join this platform here, and it'll allow you to make $200 every time you sell it. Now, my telemarketers, when they start telemarketing and somebody comes in on the back end and buys this platform, I split the $200 with my telemarketers. They make $100 and I make $100. But anyway, we're going to talk about that later here. Jump back here. So this is kind of like the platform of getting into my live training room where I take you in for training, and of course all the training videos will be here. This training video, by the way, will be dropped down underneath this one, so make sure that you check that out. Okay, now, so let's go over here. This happens to be my Google platform here, my Gmail account right here. All right, I'll load it up again so you can see how it works. All right, now from here, what I do is I make all my phone calls using something called call phone over here. I do not call from a landline or my cell phone. I call from the internet. In fact, you can work my business, my system from any place in the world. You don't even have to have a phone. Once you get this hooked up and running properly, all you do is click on the call phone, and it pops up over here. And, of course, I can dial out. Now, what's great about this is, keep in mind that 65–75% of the time when I do call, I get an answering machine or some type of answering service. Because I get an answering service, these people automatically click back and call me back, and it goes to my Google Voice. I do not want them calling my cell phone. I do not want them calling my landline, because then it really gets chaotic. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you try to run your business through Google and using their phone number, which I'm going to show you how to set up here real soon, because that way you can screen all the calls. And when you get this thing operating the way it should be, you're going to probably get 30–40 calls a day. Okay, sometimes I get more than that, and I have to slow down my lead generating process because I can't keep up. Okay, so we're going to make sure that that works. When you do get the system to work, another thing you need to pay attention to is that you're going to be asked for a plug-in, and before you can call out, maybe a yellow little box is going to come up here and says you haven't got your plug-in. So you put your plug-in in, and then what you're going to have to do is get out of it and reboot it and come back in, because it's not going to work until you reboot. Okay, just a little word of caution there. All right. So from this platform, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our Google Voice. We're going to go to More, go to More. And then we're going to go to Even More. Okay? Then we're going to drop down to I usually drop down too fast. We're going to drop down to Voice. It's in Home and Office, Voice. We're going to click on Voice, and it's going to activate. And yours is going to be a little different because you haven't set your voice up yet. Mine is set up already. And as you can see, this is last month. I had about 847 calls come in between all my advertising. Now, I do it a little different. Most people try to take them to the lead capture page first, and they try to get people to come into the lead capture page first. If you know anything about the business now, it's changed. Everybody just goes out there looking for information, and they join just about every lead capture page is. They never opt in, double opt in, and nothing ever happens. I gave up on that. I want to talk to my people first, and then I plug them into the lead capture page. I want to build up that rapport. In another lesson, I'll talk about building up rapport and relationships, okay? But what I do is I talk to them first, and then I plug them into my lead capture page. So, set up your Google Voice phone number. Here's the settings over here. I'm going to click on the settings. In this case, I have you can pick out the type of phone number that you want. They're going to give you some options, and you can choose the type of phone number you want. I have my phone number going to Google Chat, by the way. I don't want it going to my home or my cell phone, okay? I just have to go to Google Chat. Then go over here, voicemail text. Here's where you do your recordings. What's going to happen is to put your recording on there, I say, hey, this is Harvey the Silver Fox. Sorry I missed your call. Your call is very important to me. Leave a message with your name and phone number and a detailed message, and I'll call you back as soon as possible. Have a great day. I keep it very generic, and what's going to happen is you're going to record that through your phone. All right, you're going to need either a cell phone or a home phone to register and get your Google Voice up and running. Google's pretty smart. They're just not going to let you get as many phone numbers as you want. So it's got to be connected with your home or business phone or cell phone. And then once you okay that, and then what's going to happen is you're going to come back here and you're going to record a greeting, which is going to go through your home phone. You're going to record it through your home phone, which is going to come here. Now, I have a variety of different greetings here, as you can see, for different things. Free Google listings and 100,000 postings on Craigslist, and just a variety of different greetings I put on there, but I found out keeping it very generic is the way to go. Record name, I would not record your name. That's immaterial. Voice notifications, email the message to, and of course I have it go to my Gmail account, okay? Text forwarding, absolutely don't do that. Because if you start receiving 50, 60, 70 phone calls a day, your cell phone text messaging will just light up, and you don't have time for that. So make sure that you do not check that box, okay? Voicemail pin, you don't need that. Transcripting, you definitely need that, and I'll show you later why, because you don't even have to listen to the message. If it's a telemarketer, God, you just hate those telemarketers, don't you? If it's a telemarketer and you can care less, you could just delete it by reading what the message says, which really saves you a lot of time, especially if you start getting 30, 40, 50, 60 calls a day, okay? So that's how to set that up. Calls, call screening, ask unknown callers to say their name, check that box. Caller ID incoming, you definitely want that, check that box. Caller ID outgoing, don't change anything, check that box. This is very important here. Do not disturb. You make sure you check that box, otherwise your home phone, your cell phone is going to light up every time somebody calls you, and you don't need that. You want the Google system to take messages. So make sure that box is Enable do not disturb, very important. Yes, I want to know about missed calls, so check these two boxes. Global spamming filter, yes, check that box there. That's it. That's pretty much it. Let me take you back to the phones here. In fact, I need to take you back to the system here, so I want to take you back here and see what happens here. Okay, so here's my Google. This is where my main phone numbers, my main calls come in, and like I say, you're going to get phone calls in your Google email, which is great because it's going to notify you when a phone call does come in, and you can come on over here and you can manage it. Like I say, last month I had 847 calls. I'll be honest with you, a lot of these calls I didn't get back to, or I played phone tag with them forever. But that's fine. It's a screening process. I only want to talk with the serious, not the curious, and you're going to love the system when you get up and running. So as you can see, it transcribes here, welcome to Virtual Profit Network, want to know how to make your first $100 da-da-da-da-da. This happens to be an advertisement, see? And in this case here, I don't even want to listen to the message, so I can tell who's calling me, so I can just delete it. Isn't that neat? You can really save a lot of time there. This one here happens to be somebody who's interested, and they found my ad on Craigslist, okay? And they're interested in talking to me, and in fact, I've called her back, and she's interested in, she's ready to get working. So this is how the system works. Now, when you set up your voice broadcasting system, that's going to be another training lesson. What's going to happen is we're going to plug in your phone number, your Google Voice phone number in that system, and then when these people respond, they're going to be calling you back, because I'm going to teach you how to leave messages on answering machines. When they call you back, and a lot of them will, with the message that I'm going to teach you how to use, I mean, you should get probably 50, 60 calls a day, okay, with my system. It's going to come to this system here, so you can read what they say before you even attempt to call them. If you don't like what they say, you just delete them. It's just a filtering system is what it is, and you're going to love it. It really is going to help you out. So that's how you set up the Google platform. That's how you set up your Google Mail. That's how you set up Google Chat. What you want to do is find me, Silver Fox. Make sure that you send me an email. I'll send you an email, and it will show up. It will show up. To see if I can find it again here. Let me get back to it, if I can. Google Gmail, okay. And it's going to show up down here. Your name's going to be here. Here's my name, Silver Fox. And then this should show up, call phone, when you get that properly programmed. And then what's going to happen is I have to see all these people that work with me. It's going to show up. My name's going to show up down here underneath your name and call phone in that. And that way you and I can stay in touch with each other, either through chat or whatever. Make sure that you add me to your circle up here. Okay, and share, circle. And that's it. That's how easy this system is. But it will take you probably a half an hour to set everything up, maybe 45 minutes. I'm always in the live training room, silverfoxlive.com. If you need a little bit of help, I can walk you through if you get stuck on something. But actually, this video will do the job for you so that you can kind of walk through the steps and figure it out yourself. Okay, with that said, I'm going to meet you back in the live training room, silverfoxlive.com, and let's start making some money.